I Got the Hell Out does contain explicit content that might not be suitable for some listeners, such as children, those that easily get offended, and we do recommend that listeners at work put your earbuds in if you have coworkers around.
And if you like the show, please spread the word by telling as many people as you can. Would also appreciate if you would subscribe, rate, hopefully with 5 stars, and review the podcast on iTunes. You can find us there as well as on Stitcher and Overcast. You can follow us on Twitter at Was In A Cult, on Facebook at I Got The Hell Out, and on Instagram at I Got The Hell Out with an underscore after each word. You can contact us through our website at IGotTheHellOut.com.
Hi guys, it's me, Debbie.
And Laura.
And it's another episode of I Got the Hell Out. And for some reason, it's just, our shit show seems to work for us. It really, really does, you know?
Well, we think it does. I don't know if other people think it does, but...
I don't know, but...
But it's Friday night. I don't think we've ever recorded on a Friday night.
No, we recorded at 10 o'clock in the morning last week.
And then now it's Friday at like
6:30. It's 6:30.
Like after work.
Yeah.
So we're both dead tired.
And we're drinking.
We are.
We are actually having drinks. We have a Kool-Aid submission from one of our the tongue-tied thing. One of our regulars on Facebook.
What is it?
Her name is Rachel, and it's called The Bell in Hammered.
The what? The Bell?
Belle.
Oh, okay.
And Hammered, Hammered.
Oh, cool. What is it?
It is sweet tea, unsweetened lemon Kool-Aid, Kentucky bourbon, and crushed mint leaves. You're supposed to drink it on your porch while telling the kids to get off your lawn in your best Rue McClanahan voice. I'm not sure who Rue McClanahan.
From the Golden Girls.
Oh.
She was the slutty one.
Oh.
She was the slutty one on the Golden Girls.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh.
You know who that is now.
Yep. Rachel, you're getting approved on a Friday evening.
Bam.
She'll know why it's out there.
Really good.
I don't do bourbon. Bourbon's nasty.
Oh my God. With sweet tea?
Tea's nasty.
Not sweet tea? Have you ever had real Southern sweet tea?
I lived in several Southern states.
But how do you not like it?
I don't like tea.
Oh, jeez.
Tea is nasty.
And you don't like candy?
No.
What am I going to do with you?
I don't know. I brought you dinner at least.
You did bring me dinner. You brought me... Yeah, that was really good. Thank you.
It was really good. It was really, really good. I have a check in my hand from you.
And the memo says...
Kiss my ass.
That's right.
Yep. You're the one that even made the bet, so...
Well, if I make a bet, I'm going to follow through. I'm not one of those people that's like, I'll bet you $20.
But why did you even have to bet?
Because I really didn't think you were going to guess it.
Okay.
Like, I was just so sure that there was no way in hell you would guess and get it correct. And you did, so there's your money.
Thank you so very much. And... Jennifer, our resident artist. Oh my God, I love
it. The pinata one?
No, it's
the Kenyatta.
Kenyatta. And she didn't know how to make him bald, but he does have a ponytail on it.
It does, and it says, there's a little sign. I saw, oh God, what's the little
warning,
sign?
Full of bullshit.
Full of bullshit, that was it.
Yep, and there was my bat, and my bat had my name on it and stuff.
The
Kenyatta. Yeah,
that's our new little mascot.
The Kenyatta?
The Kenyatta.
Okay, I don't think so. No.
Why?
No. We don't need a mascot of Kenny. That just would creep me out.
But Kenyatta.
It's bad enough we do Kenny's Corner.
Oh, come on.
No. Would you like to get into our topic today?
The topic being, how do we pray? Because apparently, according to the cult, there is only one way.
Well, right, because, in Islam, they get down facing the west and bow down and heads to the floor and,
on their little mats and stuff.
Yeah, and, Christians, or Catholics get down on the little kneely board thing and fold their hands and, So
I guess every religion has their own
I'm
way.
guessing so.
So, it says, how do we pray? And this is the kids' book, again. We wear God's ordained, consecrated garments, and we lift up holy hands in order to honor God. And that's what you said, the raising of the hands gives you like the heebie-jeebies?
It does.
You see that?
Like my mom goes to a progressive church where they start singing and everybody closes their eyes and throws their hands into the air and starts swaying back and forth. And I just get creeped out.
It reminds you of the cult.
Creeped out, very much so.
And it says, when we pray, we should identify ourselves to God by name.
Okay.
So there you go. Is that how you used to do it? Hey, it's me, Deb.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like, hey, God, it's me, Margaret.
I was just going to say that. Holy shit.
Did you ever read that book?
Yes, I was just going to say that.
Do they even, like, make that book for kids anymore?
Yep.
Okay.
I was just going to say that. That's so weird.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then they have little pictures here, which we can post. There's actually a picture of two little kids. It looks like a boy and a girl from the cult with their hands raised.
Yeah.
And then there's a picture of two sweet little kids with their hands folded praying with a big X through it. Yeah. Because that's not how we do it.
No, that's you're worshiping other gods.
What, by putting your hands together?
Well, yeah.
Really?
Do you know Christmas trees, pagan?
Yeah, I know.
We've talked about that.
We've talked about that, but what does it have to do with putting your hands together?
Because, like, the simple fact of bowing down in front of the Christmas tree to either put a present down for somebody or pick one back up, it's another religion. It's bowing down to another idol.
What if you squat?
Same thing.
No, it's not.
You're still bowing down in front of the idol.
You're squatting.
No, it's squats in front of the Christmas tree.
If you bend your knees and squat, you're not bowing down. I'm just saying.
Most people don't squat, Laura.
All right, well.
So, yeah, they crossed out the little picture because those two little children are praying wrong.
Okay. Doesn't matter what their intentions are. There might be good intentions. The hell with it.
They're going to hell.
Gotcha.
Because they're not praying right.
Okay.
Their prayers aren't heard.
And it says right here, God absolutely will not listen to the prayers of sinners. I guess those little kids.
Yep.
Who are those who break his laws and worship other gods.
Correct.
Those cute little kids.
They're going to hell. Because they're not praying right.
So how soon, oh God, where did I see that picture that you had of this, little kid with her hands up? And it was like, it was a Walmart. Young, or what was it?
It was a Walmart picture.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Because a lot of members would take their children to Walmart to have their formal pictures taken.
That's what it was, and it was you were like, yeah, start them young. I mean, this kid was under 1 year old.
I don't remember how old Ray was, but
she was tiny though.
She might have been 2 going on.
Really?
Yeah.
But it was she was really little to have her arms up like that. I mean, I'm sure she probably had no clue what the hell she was doing.
There's actually TV footage out there of me, and I can't remember for the life of me who did it. But we knew that they were coming onto the feast grounds and that they would be filming us. And
who's this, the news or 2020 or?
It was 48 hours or something like that, And everybody knew that they were coming out, and so I did my hair special. I did braids and wrapped them around my head and stuck flowers in it, of course.
Like some hippie child.
Yeah. And Jesse was really only maybe 10 or 11 months old. He was starting to toddle around and stuff. But we were the only ones that were heard talking. It was clips of cult members before it went into the story of what was going on. They were taking clips of you pushing your daughter on a swing.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then the clip goes to
to somebody else.
Somebody walking with his son with a scripture book going to services. And
okay.
It was just short clips. But me and my oldest son, we actually had 5 or 6 seconds of the beginning clip because I kept going, praise God, and I'd lift my hands up, and he was sitting on my lap, and he would giggle, and he would throw his hands up in the air.
Oh my gosh.
And I did that 2 or 3 times, and that's our section on that part of the tape.
Oh, I wish we could find that.
I don't even remember who it was. Any ex-members out there that are listening, can you remember? It was done back in... excuse me. It was done back in 97. Late 97 is when it was done.
I would love to find any of this footage.
There's 5 different of them. Oh, and somebody sent me the Dr. Phil footage if you want to look at it.
You didn't tell me that.
I don't tell you anything. I ain't talked to you all week.
Oh my God. It's because we're busy working.
Somebody sent us a picture of the actual t-shirt with the praise and raisins on it with their tallits and everything else.
Oh, we gotta post that yet. We haven't posted that.
Look, there you go, Laura. Gaze your eyes upon it.
Oh my God.
And there, can you see the tallits and stuff on it?
Yes. Oh my God, the praise and raisins. Oh my God. We can block her face out.
I'm not even sure who it is.
Well, it doesn't. Well, but you can clearly.
Oh my
see her
God,
face.
I know the dude behind her though. I know him.
You know him?
Yep.
Like he's giving the side eye to somebody.
Probably his wife. I don't know.
But we gotta block her face out and post that because that shirt is perfection.
Yeah.
You don't think so? The
It
little
is.
Raisins have little beanies on.
No keepas. They have keepas and
Okay,
tallits
but they're
on.
wearing them. These little raisins.
You know,
have
we
them on.
covered this under the keepa and tallit issue here.
But my first thing is like, I just see a raisin with a little beanie, and it's adorable.
Do you think they could be sued for copyright infringement?
Hell yeah!
And we have the proof.
Right there. I'm
right
looking
there.
at it.
Yep, we're looking right at it.
Oh my God!
Isn't that crazy?
Now we'll post it. What do you have there now?
Oh, remember we were talking about sticker pickers?
Yes.
Okay, an ex-member, James, said, hate those stickers. I remember committing multiple sins, and a particular elder made me pick from that big field in front of the office until I had several wheelbarrows full as punishment.
Oh my God.
As he sat there with his Australian accent, sitting and playing accordion.
That was so random. What?
Sitting and playing the one elder, he sat and he played accordion.
While the kid's doing sticker pickers.
I don't know. I'm not sure. He was a very well-loved elder, but, you know, being a boy or something, you might see another side of somebody.
Right.
Somebody else jumped in on the sticker picker subject. This person actually lived with Little Man and his family for a little bit, so they were privy to a lot of what went on.
Okay.
They said that both of his sons were made to pick stickers out of the back fenced-in yard at the farmhouse when they were kids. If Little Man ever stepped on a sticker in that backyard, their asses were grass. He liked to walk around barefoot, and the kids would almost hold their breath hoping he would not step on a sticker.
Oh.
How sick is that?
Well, that's a man of God right there. Sure.
Making his kids pick stickers and sticker grass.
And then they're holding their breath that he doesn't step on one that they missed.
I can only imagine what the punishment would have been.
Oh, can you imagine? Oh my God.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Oh, little man, I hope you sit on one.
I'm hoping karma, gets him up the ass with a cactus. That would be
or
so
a
much
sticker
better.
Picker.
Stickers are so tiny, though.
I'll take it, though.
They apparently have a new way to baptize people.
No, the old way was what? Was it like the full immersion? It wasn't like, I know like Catholics, it's like you just pour water on the baby's forehead, but then some Christian denominations, it's like a full tub. Is that what it is or was?
It's a full bathtub.
Okay.
But it's huge. It's real deep. And
right, and you can.
It's actually on the stage, and when the elders are standing in there with you because they dunk you,
right? Because I've seen that
completely
in a church
dunk
before.
you.
I've seen that,
but they're standing up to their waist in the water,
right?
So, but apparently now the elders don't want to become unclean or something. We're gonna have to post this picture. We can crop out a few faces, but here's how they baptize people now.
What the hell is that?
Apparently they're standing in the middle of a lake and there's water being shot out of PVC poles or something at them while the group of men are standing there.
What? I can't even begin to describe this picture. What the hell's going on?
And the elders are standing outside of the water. The three men that you see standing,
right?
Those are the elders.
So the guys that are in the little creek or whatever, why can't they just go dunk themselves?
I don't know. Maybe it's holy water being shot out at them. Maybe it's full of ashes of the red heifer to cleanse them of their sins.
What a big production. What?
I don't know. I told you I found some good shit. People sent me some good shit.
Oh, man, you're not kidding. Oh, we got a lot of stuff to post. That's some good stuff right there. That doesn't even... That makes no sense.
That makes no sense?
So I guess the PVC pipe is clean.
I don't know.
Did they, like, salt it first, I wonder?
I don't know. Any rogue cult members out there, if you would like to contact us and fill us in on some of our questions sometimes, we would really seriously
oh my God, yeah.
appreciate it. So I know I would have been the rogue cult member, you know?
Oh, hell yeah.
And there's no way that they could know that you, like, emailed us or something, you know?
Or messaged you or
yeah,
something.
Exactly. Exactly.
I would love to know, because like how everything has to be clean. You know, what if someone unclean touched that PVC pipe at Home Depot?
Well, that PVC pipe has been up there for years, so it would be clean at sunset.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Laura, you would not make a good cult member.
I guess I wouldn't. I'm just thinking about salting the PVC pipe.
That would have been done in the initial construction phase.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then at sunset, magically, everything becomes clean. So the water shooting system that they've got to drench you. Again, I don't know if they're just shooting plain water, holy water, water with ashes in it. We have no way of knowing.
What in God? Oh.
Do you think there's leeches in that pond?
I can't even imagine what's in there.
There's probably leeches.
I'm sure. Maybe that's why they don't go in there and just like dunk themselves.
I'm not even sure where that particular little tiny lake thing is.
Doesn't look familiar to you?
No, I actually had never set foot onto the farm.
Okay.
I have never had reason to be on the farm. So there's a huge section that is not the original acreage. He acquired other acreage.
Okay, so wait, what exactly is the farm?
It's where they have cows and chickens. And...
No shit.
But that's a farm, Laura.
Right, I know that, but I mean, was it Little Man's farm?
Yes.
Or was it like
it was the cult farm, but he owned it, of course.
Right.
And members ran it.
And was it like where you had the feast, or was it somewhere else?
It was somewhere. It was along that stretch of road, but you have to remember, Little Man bought up that entire stretch of road for as far back as he could.
Okay.
So, yeah, he turned another section. It could have been a farm to start with.
Right.
And then, you know, he took it over. But I know they have orchards for the fruit trees and stuff. They stock one of the ponds that they own or something like that for fish and stuff. And they're trying to become self-sufficient. So they don't even have to leave if they don't want to.
Oh my God. That is so scary.
That
is creepy and scary.
I actually read an article that made me sad the other day. I read a lot of stuff about cults, cult survivors, things like that. Mm-hmm. This woman worked in a building that was for children that were brought in by CPS or police or something. And they really only spent 2 or 3 nights there until they were calmed down, diagnosed, sent to where they needed to be, whether it just
like
be
a foster
home,
okay.
If they needed hospitalization, whatever. In the years that woman worked there was only twice where a couple of the kids were in her building past 2 or 3 days, like 4 or 5, because they couldn't find a placement or whatever. But long story short, there was a woman that had her children. Nothing was ever mentioned about a boyfriend, a husband, or the father of the children.
Okay.
But she was reported to the authorities, and they picked her and her children up. Now, they lived in the backwoods, and they basically lived off the land. They had a shelter that was sufficient. She had, you know, a cook fire and pots and pans, and, you know, it's just a different way of life. Right. It's like permanent camping. It can be done. And her children would stay at the campsite when she would go into town once a month for like coffee, sugar, paper, things they couldn't make or do themselves.
Okay.
And these children had really never seen anybody else.
Oh my God.
She homeschooled them, and I think they were 11 and 13 when authorities took them in. And these children spent 3 months in this facility.
Whoa.
And a lot of the time they were highly drugged because...
Were they like feral?
It's not that they were feral. Their mother had taught them that anybody that they would come across in the world was evil, was dangerous. They only want to hurt you. They want to rape you.
Oh my God. What was her deal?
I don't know. See, this is somebody writing of their experience.
Okay. Right. Okay.
So, apparently the mother was the same way, but the mother figured she wasn't getting out of the nut house unless she got her act together and pretended like she got her act together and that she was taking meds and stuff like that.
Oh my God.
Which in turn got her kids back. And nobody knows what happened to those 2 kids. But the thing is, the way that they were raised, not in the society, I seriously wonder that if that place out there ever falls, what's going to happen to the people that were born there?
Right.
That know no other life than being there. Are they going to, because we were always taught that Waco, Ruby Ridge, all these things happened to help keep us safe because the government has screwed up so much with all of these religious organizations, they wouldn't dare try and touch us and screw up again. So even if it does somehow come burning down to the ground, I have no idea what some of these people, they're going to cling to that way of life.
How could you not? Could you imagine... like seeing a different way of life, like what we consider normal? Could you imagine them seeing that? How would you react?
Well, hold on 1 second, Laura. It's Friday. Cheers, everybody. Well, I've told you before, I don't know on here, but I know in like life discussion that imagine you're living your life, okay? And all of a sudden some people come and they take you away to a third world country or a different country.
Right. I wouldn't know how to act.
What do you do? How do you fit in?
Well, even if you are trying to fit in, what the hell's going through in your head? You know what I mean? Even if you're trying your damnedest to fit in, your head's not really...
But, and you've been taught that all of these people around you are nothing but murderers, thieves, evil. Turn your back or trust them for 1 second and you're going to get, a knife between your shoulder blades. So I can't say I thought it was an interesting read. It made me sad. And I bet that goes for a lot of things like the FDLS. Do these people or Scientology, do they know how to act when they leave? And a lot of my ex-member friends, we have talked about the fact of they're still affected. Sometimes they're still doing things from the cult that they don't
realize they're doing.
They realize they're doing it, but they've done it for 10, 15, however many years they were doing it. And then all of a sudden it's like, why am I doing this? And it's traced back to because this is what I was taught to do. It's sucky. Right. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? You have no more in the book for me, do you?
I do not.
Oh, my. Oh, my. Well, we were talking about the holy garments. My sewing machine, my sweatshop sewing machine went, tongue-tied. My sweatshop holy garment sewing machine went to my friend Wendy this week. Hi, Wendy.
Oh, this week?
Yeah, I dropped it off at her house.
Nice.
Yeah, she was doing something dumb and she ended up busting hers and busting herself up and
with her sewing machine?
Well, she was trying to hang up curtains and she was standing on her dining room table because she's really short. Uh-huh. and she had both of the leaves out. Well, she went too far to the one side.
Did the whole table flip up?
The whole table flipped up, and the sewing machine came crashing down and hit her and
damn.
it was a mess.
Well, now she has the culty one.
Yeah, you have the culty machine. She wouldn't let me take a picture over there. She said, "I look a mess today."
Oh, you should have taken one of the machine.
Well, I wanted to, but she didn't even put it, like, where it was supposed to go. The broken one was still sitting where it was supposed to go.
We'll have her send you a picture.
Now I'll go over her house again. I kicked the stool. The look on your face. The look in your face. Charlotte R, Raspberry L, and Rohan again.
I saw Raspberry.
They're all trying to get back in. Nobody has private messaged me. One person did from last week. And they were pretty happy that they look like a generic profile, but we had a good...
That's what they want to be.
Yeah, they don't really want to be found type deal.
Yep, I can understand that.
But let them in, and that was good. But you three, you keep trying to get in, and it's... They don't even answer, the question.
Right.
There's no question answered on, like, how did you find us? And a lot of fake ones that I've denied, they just say, your podcast.
Right.
Well, where did you find our podcast, for crying out loud,
Right.
And I've had a couple people, say, I found your podcast listening to another one, but I listened to so many of them that I don't remember which one it was.
Right.
So...
Well, hell, and by this point, if you have a profile that looks generic, whether you want it to or not, they should know that you might get questioned.
Yeah, you might get, I ain't letting you in. And we had somebody join this past week, Gary. Gary asked to join our Facebook group, and of course, everybody has to answer the question.
Oh, no.
And do you know what his answer to the question was?
What?
Seriously, I was literally one of the first people you met in the cult. So...
Oh my God.
I had a good laugh over that one because, yeah, he was...
Holy shit.
Him and his family were literally the first family we were introduced to because they lived in South Carolina.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And,
that just gave me the chills.
Well,
damn.
I knew it was Gary, and he was a smart ass to begin with.
Did you know it was him?
I knew it was him, but just the way he answered, like, literally, I was one of the first people you met at the cult. And
hey, Gary.
Yep, him and his sisters and his mom and his elder dad.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why we were introduced. That's who we would have services with for the brief time that we were members and still living in South Carolina.
Is his dad still there? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't think so. I could be wrong. Too much crap swirling through my head.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
And, like, you're almost worthless. And I think it's because you're tired today.
Well, you're calling it like it is. Damn.
How was the pierogi festival?
Well, shut up. Oh, my God. Speaking of, you know what? Good. I'm glad you didn't go because I paid you the $50 for the bet I lost. Let me tell you what they had. Oh, my God. It was called, like, a pierogi cone. Okay, it sounds really disgusting, but oh, my God, was this the best thing. They had a waffle cone, like you would put ice cream in. Okay? They stuffed the bottom third with macaroni and cheese.
Ew.
Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Then they put like 3 pierogies, and then they topped it off with coleslaw.
Ew.
Oh, no.
Ew.
It was one of the best things I've ever had in my entire life.
You can keep it.
No, you would have liked it.
No, I would
See,
not
aren't you
have liked
glad
it.
you didn't go?
Well, I would have picked something better. I'm sure they had more than one thing to choose.
Then I had ice cream pierogies.
Ew.
See? No, they were like these pierogies that were filled with like sweet cream type thing. And then like those like, not, what is it, like apple with like the sugar and cinnamon and a strudel type thingy. And then vanilla ice cream on top of it.
No.
But then they also had buffalo chicken dip pierogies.
Ew.
Say, what kind of pierogies do you want?
I want good homemade pierogies with...
There were no plain pierogies. Like, they had pierogi trucks lined up all along the park, and each one was like some funky version of a pierogi. Like, there was one truck that was like a Mexican truck, so all their pierogies were like Mexican.
Mexican pierogies?
Yes.
Do you realize that pierogies are Polish?
I know, because they had like some Polish band playing. I know.
Do you polka?
No, I don't polka.
Why?
Why would I?
Because it's Pittsburgh and everybody polkas. At least to the beer barrel polka.
I don't polka. See, now you should be glad you didn't go to the pierogi festival.
I wanted to go.
Because my friend Sherry and I, we ate those pierogi cones. Hey, Sherry.
Oh, you were cheating on me. You took somebody else.
On you, and we both liked them. So there.
You're mean at night.
That's because you just, would you say you're basically worthless? Oh my God, it just like flowed out of your mouth.
Well, you spent all of 5 minutes in the kids' book. I thought you had more shit than that.
You're lucky I had 5 minutes in there. Come on.
I know. Welcome to the shit show, like we always like to say.
And we always say that like it's going to get better, but honestly, I don't think it will.
Well, we kind of do better than we did, at least with the vocals and the stuff in the whatnots. You know what I mean?
The stuff and the whatnots, yes.
Exactly.
They're progressing.
It's like that little guy on Game of Thrones. He drinks and knows things. And there goes Pip.
And there goes the dog.
So,
and we drink and don't know things.
I do. There you go. It's a Friday night. Yay.
What else do you have? Since I'm worthless. But I went to the pierogi festival.
Yeah. You just wait. I don't have a whole hell of a lot. I mean, it's Friday. I thought we were taping Sunday.
I know, but then we got mixed up because I'm going to Ohio to visit my daughter in college for Parents' Weekend.
Exactly.
Yay.
And of
so
course,
we got everything all mixed up. And then now with you working on the weekend.
The brain cells that I have, they totally were thinking about something else other than, you got to go to Laura's on Friday. So here I sit with... I mean, I texted you this morning and you're like, well, we can't do it this weekend.
Yeah, I was just like, no, I won't be here. I mean,
and it was like,
and then everything that you texted me back was in caps. What?
Well, yeah, just the first word. And it was the F word. It wasn't what.
That is true.
It was the F word because that was the first thing that came to my mind because I worked all day. I was going home to drink beer and eat good roast and stuff.
Yeah. No, it was kind of like, son of a bitch. That's like, yeah.
Yeah. Marie's daughter is getting married tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. Shout out to Jennifer and Dietrich.
Oh, happy wedding day.
Yeah, me and Brother Bob keep trying to figure out where the wedding venue is.
But you weren't invited?
No. We weren't invited.
Aww.
But we were going to be wedding crashers.
Oh, that would have been so much fun.
Well, me and my friend Kim a long time ago on Far Away, I was 21, she was 22, and I'm in Shop and Save, and the woman in front of me is bragging to the cashier about how her daughter's getting married at the Fox Chapel Country Club or something like that, and there's going to be 300 guests and this and that.
Were you taking notes?
Oh, hell yeah. So I called Kim when I got home and I says, boy, do I have something planned for us tonight and dress nice.
Oh my God. Did you at least bring a gift? Or a card with no money in it?
Now, wait a minute. Here it goes. We walked in and we started saying hi to people and being personable and we were fitting right on in.
Did you pretend you were friends of the bride or the
We
groom?
were never asked.
Okay.
We were just fitting in.
I mean, did you go in with a plan?
We had semi of a plan.
Okay.
It was open bar, by the way. So Kim's sitting there catching her breath, and I'm out on the dance floor just whooping it up, okay?
So you're in someone's wedding video.
Well, the father of the bride comes down and sits next down to Kim and says, how you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm doing good. And he goes, so, who do you know here?
Oh, no.
And she starts pointing to people that we had, casually talked to. Oh, that's Tim, that's Carrie, that's, Tom over there.
Right.
And he's like, I talked to every single person here, and nobody knows you.
No.
And meanwhile, she's like trying to fall into the crack in the floor. And I'm out there just dancing away and stuff. As it turned out, everybody was having a really good time, and we weren't a nuisance. We did bring a card, and we put $20 in it, and we signed it the Wedding Crashers.
Oh my God! You know what? That would be funny as hell to open that up.
And when they found out that we were, because she told the guy, she's like, well, yeah, we brought a card and everything, and they went.
Did you say how you found out about it?
I don't remember. It was open bar that night. Kim remembers more about it than I do because she was driving. But apparently we ended up in impromptu wedding photos, like the wedding party, and us, like posing.
What the hell?
Because we were the Wedding Crashers.
Oh my God. So some couple somewhere
has pictures of us in their album of the Wedding Crashers.
Oh, get the hell out. That is awesome. That is so funny. You're in their wedding videos, probably.
I don't know. Did they have videos back in, 92?
Yeah.
We're probably absolutely whooping it up in somebody's videos, too.
Oh, shit. That's so funny.
And then Kim lost her entire muffler system in the parking lot because she didn't know there was a speed bump in it and hit it going pretty fast.
Wait, I would just like to know what prompted the dad to start asking questions. Do you know what I'm saying? Like for two people, you said there was 300 and some there for a big. What would even make you?
I don't know.
That's so weird.
Maybe because everybody was asking who we were and nobody knew who we were.
Oh, that's so funny.
Because, if I would have walked up to you and a group of your friends talking, I'm like, hey, how you doing? And blah, blah, blah. And 10 minutes later, we walked away, you'd be to your friends like,
who the hell's that?
Who the hell is that? Does anybody know her,
Right.
So.
Oh, my God, that's so funny.
And see, in the cult, nobody knows who, can't go to marriages anymore. Nobody, I read you that vow of death for, multiple marriage.
Right.
Nobody actually goes to the weddings anymore. They're done in secret. So
sort of isn't that like what the Mormons do? I think if you're not Mormon, you can't attend the wedding.
I don't know.
I think there's something like
we
that.
We do have a couple of ex-Mormon listeners out there. Hey guys.
Hey,
hit us up.
Yeah,
hit us up with the answers.
But I thought there was something about if you're Mormon, you can go into the church, but if you're not Mormon, you can't. I don't know where I read that. But I think there's something like that.
I don't know. All religions got really weird rules. My aunt had to convert to Catholicism to marry my uncle. And, she had to go to communion classes. Mm-hmm. And here she is, 24 years old with a bunch of 6 and 8 year olds. So, they didn't have an adult class for her. She had to go with the little girls.
The little kids.
With the little girls.
Oh my God.
Well, she had to get her first communion and keep progressing from there in order to be able to marry him.
I guess you gotta do what you gotta do.
We just thought it was funny. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my God. Did she think did she take it seriously, or is she just oh my God, I'll just do whatever to get married?
I don't know if she took it seriously or not. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Do not know. But yeah, the cult, everything is so secret there now. Nobody knows who's doing what with who, with what.
There's probably not even any chatter going on. It sounds like everything is so hush-hush that there's no, people walking by each other aren't even talking is what it sounds like.
Probably not, because you can't even tell who is who. I mean,
now that the women are covered.
Yeah, you might have a vague idea by how tall or how wide or how short or thin somebody is.
Right.
But, so one of the ex-members told me, think about this, okay? Laura, you and your daughter are being counseled because she's going to marry this dude, okay?
Right, okay.
And you're not allowed to be at the wedding. You're not allowed nothing. You just kiss your little girl, and she's taken away to go marry this guy.
That's so messed up.
Now, the guy lets your husband or the head over you know that your daughter is now his property and his possession, and he does not want her having any association with you with this family.
No.
They have the right to do that out there, okay? They have the right.
What?
Your daughter's now that man's possession.
And he can beat her and do whatever he wants.
Even creepier, Laura.
But then beating someone?
Even creepier, Laura. Sammy's 13, okay?
Okay.
He's already made his intent known to you that she's not going to have anything to do with your family anymore, right?
Right.
If she, like, actively seeks you out during services or something, she might get beaten or whatnot, okay?
Oh, my God.
But get this. What if he didn't actually marry your daughter and he sold her to fucking pedophiles somewhere else, like they do on the internet?
Oh, God.
You'd never know your daughter was not on that compound anymore and that she was sold.
Oh, that just gave me the chills.
There's been quite a...
There's anyone this happened to?
There's been quite a few members who have been... because we theorize a lot of things, about why things are done. Just like, the demon bells.
Right.
When somebody said, think about it, the elders and little man can hear you coming before you, because you're jingling all over the place. But there were a few that, why is there so much secrecy? Why are people being told you can't have contact with your family anymore? Why are these things happening?
Holy shit, that would make sense.
It would. And they pretty much do what they want out there. So.
That is really scary.
And a lot of the stuff that I'm finding out is really scary. And a lot of the stuff I can't even say. Because, as I've told you before, I could put somebody's life in danger. I could cause hurt to somebody that I don't mean to. I don't know.
Holy shit. That, like, really has me... Like, wow, you would think your kid's on the compound.
And she's long gone.
She's long gone to some other country, probably.
She's sold to some millionaire sicko who is just going to do whatever he wants to her. She may live, she may not.
But they got their money, so who cares?
Pretty much. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, my God.
And guys out there listening, I can't confirm this for sure. All I know is that us as ex-members talk about a lot of things. And why maybe these things are being done.
Right. Because there's always a reason why something's being done.
Oh, yeah. Always a reason. And sometimes the reasons are right there in front of you and you can't even see them. Do you know what I mean?
Or sometimes you don't want to see them because they're so horrific.
I don't know. I just don't get these women that are giving their girls to these old perverted men. You know what I mean?
Well, I guess if it's like...
It's an honor.
Yeah, if it's an honor, and it's in the name of God, and all this other stuff.
And she's going to have such a better place in the kingdom.
Well, yeah, there you go.
Oh, guess who's listening to us?
Oh, no? Who?
Okay, now, remember, we only go by initials.
Right.
Okay? Now, I told you last week about Little Man's first wife, and we only go by her first letter, K.
Correct.
Kay's daughter was a really good friend of mine.
Okay.
And she goes by two names. Okay?
Okay.
Like you would call somebody Mary Lou.
Right.
Okay. Or Ada Jane or something, right? So we're just going to call her Dee Dee for short.
Okay.
Okay. So hi, Kay. Hi, Dee Dee.
Hey there.
And everybody else is rolling on the floor.
Everyone right now is laughing.
They are all rolling. I've had quite a few people contact me about that, by the way. So.
About Kay?
Yeah. So, and hopefully her book sales are taking off and people are finding that book.
Oh, crap. I forgot all about that.
How could you forget? I'm not surprised at what you forget. I really...
It's been a busy week. And I'm worthless. Is that did you say worthless or useless?
I said useless. Maybe you said worthless. I don't know. Are you still lamenting on that?
I'm just laughing at it. I think it's hysterical. Because I pretty much am.
Well, you didn't do any homework this week.
I worked all week.
You can't take that book with you and on like a lunch break skim through it. Why?
Because I can't.
Why?
I just can't take it with me.
Are you afraid your coworkers are going to find out?
No. No, I can't take shit like that to work. Any kind of reading stuff. I can't take any reading stuff to work.
Don't you get a lunch break?
Kind of, but I'm doing work.
Okay. So you work from 9 to 5 with no breaks?
Not really.
I don't even know how to address this. Today is Friday. Monday was the first day of the feast.
Oh, what? Oh, which one?
I think Tabernacles.
Okay.
So
maybe next episode we can be all about that.
It'll be over by then.
But we can still talk about what exactly it is, and
it's the Feast of the First Fruits.
Well,
it's the Feast of the Harvest because this is fall.
This
is fall, and yeah, and then the next feast will be Jesus's
a spring one.
Jesus's memorial,
which would be Easter. Roughly, roughly.
Except they call it Passover.
Okay, that's roughly the same time.
And there's a foot washing ceremony that goes along with that.
Oh, that's the one with the dead cow ashes or something.
That was the most grossest thing. And, it was weird because all of my friends, they all paired up and I'm the odd man out. And you're stuck with some crusty old lady and her toenails are yeah.
Stop.
And you have to wash her feet.
Stop. That's so gross.
Would you refuse to wash the old lady's feet?
I just want to think about it.
But you had to.
Oh. Can you do it with your eyes closed?
I'm supposing so. I don't know. That and Day of Atonement was the two things I hated the most. The foot washing ceremony.
Oh, that was the starving one, right?
And the one that you starved at. We had a really good discussion about that on the ex-members page. And
about Starving Day?
Starving Day. Yeah, Starving Day. And I told you the one girl, she ate a Smartie without even thinking about it.
Smartie?
Yeah, she had one in her pocket and she just popped it in her mouth without thinking about it. And then she thought,
oh shit.
And then she's like, oh damn, I'm going to hell over a Smartie. So, yeah.
Well, there's a statement right there.
Going to hell over a Smartie.
Over a Smartie.
Speaking of candy, and we did some weird candy promo thing for somebody.
It was a Halloween thing.
Last week, remember we had a question from one of our listeners in Sweden?
Oh, about Swedish fish, right?
No, about she was from Sweden and she had questions. And I again got off topic and was like, I wonder if they have Swedish fish in Sweden.
Right.
Well, she answered us.
Oh, what'd she say?
She said, I listened to the new episode while trying to rest before night work, and I suddenly heard my name in question. Thank you. Still wondering about new members, though, or maybe rather if the cult is growing or getting smaller. There seems to be a lot of ex-members, but do you know if there are similar amount joining? Well, all I can tell you is I know their numbers are down. I mean, you kind of got to be crazy to join them now. Would it be, Laura, something you would want to do? Cover yourself over?
Oh, hell no.
Raise holy hands to God?
Hell no. Compared to when you joined, the differences? Oh, hell no.
No?
I don't think so. Nope.
No. Well, here she goes on with, never heard about Swedish fish.
What?
There's no Swedish fish in Sweden.
Son of a bitch.
Now, wait a minute. She goes on, my first thought was that salmon is a common fish here, but it made no sense that you would call it Swedish. Then I thought you meant pickled herring, which is a typical thing Swedes who live abroad go to buy at IKEA.
Oh, she's thinking fish.
Well, she said Swedes who live abroad usually go buy pickled herring at IKEA. And she said, my third thought was that it could be some kind of candy. Then I Googled and got to know more than I had to. She said, so we have them, but not by that name. Also, the black Salmiak ones are the best. Salmiak?
I don't know. Oh, they probably taste like black licorice.
Well, they do.
Lovisa,
Lovisa. How would you say that? Lovisa? I thought it was a pretty name.
Yeah.
Look, she says, we do have Swedish fish in Sweden, but they're called pastel fishes. Pastel fiskar. We also have salty black licorice fishes called salted herrings.
Oh, wow.
And she says those are the best.
So that picture is kind of like our Swedish fish, except ours are red.
Well, they have multicolored ones, too. Like, here's all the fish she thought we were talking about.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
That's what she had with her question when she did this.
So she was thinking literal fish.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense, though. I mean, who would think that it was like gummy candy?
Well, I didn't write it down because I was driving, but somebody else said the only place that you will find Swedish fish in Sweden is in the American food aisle at the grocery store. We have a freaking American grocery aisle.
Oh my God. Oh, well, I can only imagine.
Okay, in America, we have an aisle in the grocery store that has Mexican food, Asian food.
But you know what, though? All of that stuff is really good. I can only imagine what the American aisle is. It's probably like Twinkies.
Captain Crunch.
Twizzlers. Oh, all this shit.
It would be shit food.
It would be. Absolutely.
Tony's Pizzas.
Oh, I'm just thinking
the $1 Tony's Pizzas.
Pop-Tarts.
Oh my God, they would have Pop-Tarts there. They would. Oh my God, they would have the most garbagey garbage.
That's what I'm saying.
From America. I never thought another country would have like an American food aisle for crying out loud.
It would be their shit aisle.
Well, for us, I would have to say so, but I mean, for the rest of the people, maybe they enjoy American shit food.
No, I'm sure. But I mean, I just think that it's...
Do you think they have Twix bars? I love Twix bars. I love Twix. I have to... Okay, Twix bars I like. I'll have to bring Twix bars next time. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I who would have thought that they had a American aisle? I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. I would not.
We don't have a British aisle.
Giant Eagle does.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. The Market District. They sure do.
What does it say? London?
I think it says British.
No way.
Yeah, they do. That's where I get my malted vinegar.
You're going to make me go to the stupid Market District that I loathe.
Yeah, they have like malted vinegar. They sell like, was it shortbread cookies? Like teas and biscuits.
Okay, now do you think that the British aisle at the Market District is the lowball crap from England?
Like sort of like our American crap.
Yeah, like Pop-Tarts and stuff like that.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because I know, like, our Mexican aisle has, like, Taco Bell kits, and it's not really...
It's not really, yeah.
It's not authentic. I mean, you've got the tortillas, you've got cans of chilies.
It's the Americanized version.
You got cans of refried beans. But I don't think it's actually got, like, real authentic stuff.
Right.
I don't know.
It's like our version. I don't know. How do we even get onto this?
Because we have nothing to talk about tonight, and it was do this episode or throw in a 2-minute or a 1-minute blurb of we're really sorry, but we're not doing anything tonight, and have everybody pissed off at us.
Oh, well, this episode, I mean, with the quality of this one, they're probably going to be...
Well, you know what? Not every episode can be our best episode.
Shit. We are working on getting your mom in here.
Yeah, there's going to probably be some night that our schedules just don't... I about shit when you told me I had to be at your house tonight. I thought I had till Sunday to finish writing this.
No.
And to go through stuff. And when I'm working, I can't exactly do that.
Well, see, either can I. You're yelling at me over there.
I take breaks. I worked on the show today on my lunch break. That's what most people get, where you can go outside, sit under a tree, whatever.
I know.
Do you get that?
I do.
Then take the damn book with you.
Okay, I'll take the damn book with me next time. Oh my God.
Episode number 35, another shit show.
Good God.
What?
Well, the interview with your mom will make up for all of our crappy episodes we've been doing.
Actually, I don't think our episodes have actually been that bad. That we just...
This one is. I'm useless, and you're what?
On top of it. $50 richer.
There you go.
Come on. It literally, it is what it is. It's like almost dark outside. We're drinking beer.
This is what you get when you work all week and you don't have time to prepare. And it's like, I'm going away for the weekend. And you're working all weekend.
And we don't have assistants to help us with these things.
So.
Nobody's jumping in to say, here, let me help you.
Let me write it for you.
Exactly.
So.
How could they do that? It's in my head.
I don't know. You could dictate to them while you're at work.
Yeah, like, what are they supposed to do? Come to work with me and sidestep everybody? Oh, by the way, the one girl I work with, we had a disaster at work the other day. She mixes up like 50 or 60. It's an industrial machine that makes this pizza dough. Okay. She didn't put the bowl on correctly. A gallon of oil.
Oh shit!
Like 2 gallons of water. A mountain of flour. It just comes. It's all over the floor. They had the floor squeegee frantically pulling it.
I was going to say, how do you even clean that up?
They had the floor squeegee frantically pulling it away from the walk-in. There's somebody grabbing all the dirty towels and aprons and throwing it into the water mess, trying to sop it up.
Oh, shit.
They went outside and got the snow shovel to try and get the flour and the sugar and all of the pile that's in there.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
And to top it off, the beer delivery and the produce delivery showed up just at the same time. And everybody's just all standing around watching the fiasco.
Nice.
Funny as all get at, especially since it wasn't my fault and I wasn't and I wasn't in on cleaning it up, you know.
Well, so then it was very funny.
To me it was very funny. Sorry, Aim.
You're evil.
No, I'm realistic.
Yeah, that's true. I would have laughed too.
I laughed in my head. I didn't laugh out loud though. You know, I had enough couth to not do that. But after she went home, everybody on the night shift, everybody was talking about it, so it was fun.
All right.
So, well, guys, I guess that's all we've got this week, and most of it was more just stupid crap than it was. And we didn't address Little Man, the bitch I love to hate.
No Kenny's Corner.
Kenny's Corner, except for the pinata, the Kenyatta.
The
Kenyatta.
I love it. I love it.
Love it. Love it. So, till next time, guys.
Oh,
hopefully
Lord.
we will have more than what we got now.
We will. Can't have less.
No, we can't have less. All right, guys. God. It's Deb.
And Laura.
And we'll be back at this again next week. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.